Hey everybody, Fume Roxwell here of the TMF Pirates, along with my first mate, my dog, Charlie. He's joining us today. It's been about a year and a half since I made a video. I've had a lot of stuff going on, both good and bad, mostly bad, but what can you do? Like I said, been a year. It's about a year and a half since I made a video. I plan on doing this every week, covering other mangas, other animes, maybe some product, and I plan on becoming a familiar face in the community. Um, I see all these other people doing it, and it makes me it influences me to do so. Like Rogers Base, I really like watching him. Tekken 101, King of Lightning is hilarious. I love him. He's and along with the original gangster for Neverworld, my homie. I've talked to him a couple of times on Twitter. Gave him some advice. He's giving me some advice. It's cool talking. It's cool talking to him. Like seeing these people all the time, it makes you feel like you know them. Like they're your homies, and you're talking One Piece, and your their reaction, like you're reading the chapter with them, and that's what I hope on becoming. You know what I'm saying? For Neverworld was one of the first reviews that I've ever seen, and I just, I was always just wanted to do it. I didn't care to become famous off it or get paid or anything, but I just, hopefully people find me interesting enough to check me out. Um, but yeah, enough chit chat. Let's talk One Piece, okay? The cover story, we have Idio and Blue Gilly. They're attacking these opposing pirate ships. We have these two pirate ships attacking each other. So Idio and Blue Gilly step in, they kick their ass. And what my guess is, next chapter, after they kick their ass, they're going to take them under their wing, and they're going to become part of the Grand Fleet, the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. And they're going to teach them some, martial arts and fighting skills, because obviously they suck. And because from what I remember, their part of the Grand Fleet was small. It was like 2 or 3 people, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so that's my guess. But let's get into the story. We have Luffy biting into his arm. About to jump in gear 4, doing the muscle balloon, but Katakuri stops it. And this is like the first time in shonen history that the villain or anybody stops a power up. Usually in shonen series, we have the person doing the power up. If it takes 5 minutes, the person they're fighting is gonna let them power up. If it takes a whole day, they're gonna sit there and let them power up. But Katakuri's not taking any chances, man. He states that he's not underestimating Luffy at all. He's not, okay? In this chapter, we have even the chefs, they're so cocky that they're underestimating Luffy. Like, oh, he's probably from a weak pirate crew and blah, 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 just because they're under, Big Mom's care. We've had everybody underestimating, the Straw Hats, like Perospero and Brule, everybody, Cracker, Big Mom herself, except for Tamago and Katakuri. They're the only ones that really see, like, these guys, they're not messing around. They mean business. So he stops it. He states he's not underestimating him. So Katakuri uses his awakening, and he covers Luffy all in mochi, and he's gonna suffocate him. Okay, so this looks pretty messed up. Luffy is my favorite character, and he's under all this mochi, tapping out like he can't breathe. And Katakuri tells him, I'm not taking any chances. I'm gonna kill your ass, man, for real. So after he's done, the chefs are apologizing. I know it's late, and 40 minutes late. The black tea, it's gotten, it's chilled, and you could tell Katakuri's pissed off, but he's like, nah, it's cool, I'll take iced tea, whatever. That's his demeanor, that's what he's puts himself off as, like calm and collective, and very posh and polite, and takes it easy. Okay, so they come out with the snacks, donuts, all filled with chocolate and cream and all kinds of stuff. So he makes this mochi shrine. It's like a little house, and I guess he eats in there because nobody has ever seen him eat. Okay, so as I'm reading it, I kind of figure that they're gonna show his whole face because they don't show his face, and you see these scars right here, and I thought, a lot of people thought too that he was gonna have a big tongue like Perospero because they're, I think, first and second oldest son. So I was assuming they had the same dad, which is probably Streusen. That was, my guess for Perospero. But now that I see Katakuri's mouth, I'm not sure. He has big fangs like, like Bart or like a seaman or something. But yeah, he builds his big shrine. He's first of all, he's well, let's get back to Luffy. Sorry about that. Luffy jumps out of the ground and he's fat. He ate all the mochi. He, not all of it, but he ate enough to just get up out of there. And the chefs are tripping out, like, yo, what's going on? So, Luffy, runs, tries to burn off that fat quick, Now he's skinny again. So he's looking for Katakuri and he finds him using his color of observation haki. And then I guess, I don't know if it's so strong or he can just smell it, that he knows he's eating donuts. Okay, so he uses his elephant gun. He breaks the mochi shrine, and to his surprise, to our surprise, everyone's surprise, we see Katakuri stuffing his face. Just gluttonizing. And contradicting everything that he, put himself as, and what Brule hyped him out. Brule hyped him out to be. He's laying on his back. He's stuffing his fat face. His mouth is like this big. At first, I thought his mouth was like this big. I was like, that sucks, But he's made of mochi. He made his mouth grow big because he's just stuffing his face. After a while, it goes down, and he looks pretty badass still. I'm not gonna lie. But Katakuri's pissed that these people have seen him. The chefs have seen him like that. So he strikes the chef down. And the chefs are like, no, I'm sorry. Even if our mouths are ripped apart, that got to him. Mouths ripped apart. Bam. Offs them too, okay? And he tells Luffy, I'm not going to let you leave alive right here because you see me. I don't let nobody see me. And to him, as he's eating and stuffing his face, it's like immoral. It's like forbidden that he's on his back. He's stuffing his face. It's forbidden. And that's, that humanizes him. Because as humans, that's how we are. Whatever's forbidden. Like, I don't know if you ever heard about this. The best sex from somebody is from somebody you're not supposed to be having sex with. That they can be in a relationship, they can be married, you're not supposed to be with them, but you are. And that's some of the best chemistry that you can find in this world. It's forbidden. Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit. It's forbidden for him to lay on his back. It's forbidden for him personally to be stuffing his face and stuff like that. Saying, like, putting off how he is, calm, collective, very posh, and so sorry about that. So yeah, all the hype is just contradicting, and it's just so after he strikes down the chefs, the second time, the last time he gets rid of the last of them, he uses block mochi, and he makes his fist imbued with haki, and they're blocks like bricks. So him and Luffy have a clash. You see the haki. Luffy hurts his hand. Clash, second fist. Hurts both hands. Here comes Katakuri again about to strike, and Luffy kicks him in the face. He doesn't dodge it. And Luffy realizes something. He didn't dodge it. He goes, oh, okay. I know how your ability works now. I know what's going on. Of course, Oda's not going to let us. He's going to let our imagination run wild. A lot of people are saying different things. A lot of people are saying that he didn't have a snack time, so his guard's down, his energy's not up, especially since he, claimed that sugar is the source of power. Not just his power, but just power. So a lot of people are guessing, well, because he didn't eat, so he's, he's weak or whatever. And a lot of people are saying that he can't use two hakis at once. The observation and the armament haki. He's using his armament, so he can't, sense with his observation haki. And just a lot of people are saying different things. I think it's two of them. I mean the latter, like I just said. He can't use two hakis at once. But then again, his face was showing. So after Luffy says, "I realize now your ability," Katakuri looks a little, a little bothered, so he puts his scarf back on. I don't know if that means anything. I'm not sure, but I mean, you never know. Okay, so he brings down Rain Mochi, Rain Mirror World. I forgot what it was, but he brings it all down like his awakening onto Luffy. Luffy dodges it. He's in the air, Gear 4th. Okay, and then he does Kongan, I believe. I believe he does Kongan, and he has another clash with Katakuri. Chapter's done. We don't see nobody on the ship. We don't see Sanji. We don't see Pudding, thank God. I can't stand her, but whatever. We don't see Big Mom. We don't see nothing. We don't see Perospero. It's just all Luffy and Katakuri. And I'm hoping Oda wraps up this. I'm hoping Oda wraps up this fight already, because to me it's dragging. A lot of people thought that Luffy was gonna either awaken his fruit, go Gear 5th, or just show a new form of Gear 4th, which was speed based. Some people were calling it a Sling Man, Rocket Man, or just like others, Pound Man, Tank Man, different stuff. Shout out Thomas. He was the first. Thomas from my One Piece general discussion group. He's the one who said that. First one that I know that said that he was gonna make a Gear 4th speed based, but I don't think that's gonna be the case here. I think Luffy's gonna just beat him using regular Gear 4th. He's just gonna figure out a loophole in his ability, and he's gonna capitalize on it, and that's how he's gonna win. That's what I think personally. But I mean, who knows? What do you guys think? Do you guys think he's gonna use a new ability like Gear 4? I mean Gear 5th, a new version of Gear 4th, an awakening? Do you even think he's gonna awaken his Devil Fruit in this arc, or maybe in another arc? Also, do you even think he's gonna fight and beat Big Mom? A lot of people say he's just gonna feed her and take off, get her memories erased, or a lot of people say he's gonna kick her ass. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think, but I personally think he's gonna beat her. There's not much time left in the One Piece story, and he needs to beat her. Then he's gonna go beat Kaido. Then he's gonna beat Blackbird, and then the war, and who knows, But as far as the review goes, I give this chapter about an 8. Like I said, I think the fight's dragging. It's taking kind of long. The fight was good. It was cool to see Katakuri's face, but it could have been better. I would have liked to see like the rest of the crew, what's going on, Sanji, Big Mom, and so I thought it could have been better. Not only that, it seemed kind of short. It seemed really short, and there wasn't no full page spreads. So I mean, I didn't even count the number of pages really, but to me it seemed really short, and it could have been better. No break. I'm looking forward to reading it next week, and I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a review next week. Shout out to all the One Piece channels that made me even want to start doing this. Rogers Base, I really like watching Rogers Base. Tekking 101, the hilarious King of Lightning, I really like watching him. And of course, like I said, the original gangster for Neverworld. One of the first anime YouTube reviewers I seen doing this, made me want to do this. Plus many more. The Reverie podcast that they had with all these YouTubers was just epic, and I hope in the near future I can be part of that, and I'm hoping I can get a little audience, and I hope you guys really like watching me. I'll get better, I promise. This is only my second video. I'm also a moderator of a group called One Piece General Discussion on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. It's One Piece General Discussion, and it's members from all over the world. We got thousands of members. I think like almost 100,000 members. But it was created by my friend Sandy Small. Shout out to all the other moderators in that group. Thomas, Keck, Paul, and many more. Also, shout out to the second in command, Misak, who also